What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I uploaded a video on this channel or recorded anything for this channel, but I needed a break to reassess. I just want to thank you guys for staying with me, however many subscribers I have. I believe it's 54 or 55, so I appreciate the support. But I've been trying to figure out, more so who I really am. And I've always known, but sometimes you lose yourself. And somewhere along the way, for me, on my whole path, something changed. In the past 2 or 3 months, I started to look at the world real differently. I looked at people differently. It's windy out here, hopefully you can hear all this. But I had to reassess and just reassess, self-assess, and really try to come up with what it is I really want and what my true aims are. Because I feel like I lost them. Damn, it's windy. But yeah, man. Deep down, I've always wanted to do something about this world. And people don't like to talk about it, but right now, the majority of the planet, the majority of human beings are still enslaved. I'm not afraid to use that word. We're enslaved to evil. But what makes it ironic is that the people on this planet are the ones propagating evil itself. And I guess you could say, I guess I could call this video, I don't even know what to call it. I could name this video My True Dream. My true dream, folks. And what Sirius Xavier Michaels is really about. Who I really am and what I've always been about. Ultimately, it's all about one thing, and that's freedom. In this world, the way everything is set up, there's so many things that can take away from who you really are, and your true essence, your true value. From the minute you pop out of your mother's vagina, and this goes for everyone who's ever been birthed into this planet as a human being, or onto this planet, in this universe, immediately you're labeled with a name. Created things for you to be, I guess, involved with, if you will, plans, preconceived notions, things that may or may not even be real, that may or may not even be true. And in this day and age, the majority of the shit that we involve ourselves in and talk about and care about and involve ourselves in isn't even fucking real. It's all a fabrication of our own fears. We're so stuck in our egos that we can no longer see reality, and those who do, it's even harder for those who do, because now you have to attempt to teach freedom to someone who's enslaved in their own ego. And I've dealt with this my whole life, and it's very difficult. That's what people don't understand. Most people have never attempted to really help someone, or help themselves, let alone help someone else. And I've spent my whole entire life trying to help everyone else. And I have helped a few people. A few people have opened up their mind and their hearts and begin to act more aligned. But this world will never change with me doing what I was originally doing. So I have to find a way and create a way to really create change, and that's what it's about. It's about creating change in order to create real freedom on this planet. And there's things that are on this planet that aren't real, that we believe in, that are gonna have to be understood as to why they are fake and how they got here, and then they're not gonna be able to exist here anymore in order for us to be free. And a lot of people aren't ready for that, because where that process starts is in people's minds. You know, a lot of these thoughts that you people think aren't even your own. And frankly, I'm sick of it, and I had to take a break from this YouTube shit because I came to a crossroads with my life, and I caught myself saying, you know, I'm either gonna do something about this world or not. Either gonna go all the way, all out, 100% balls to the wall to change it, or book my one-way ticket to some remote island and just call it a life. Because, you know, I'm either gonna create freedom or live in slavery, and it's really that simple. I know a lot of people don't like hearing this type of shit, but you know something? You need to hear it. That's what real care is. Telling people shit that they don't want to hear, especially when it's true. So, all in all, my true dream, man, gotta create gotta create freedom itself on this planet. And I don't really know what that really means. I have a lot of ideas, but one thing's gonna have to die, and that's awful lot of this control stuff out here. Everybody's trying to control something, everybody's trying to control someone else, and then those people who get controlled want to control someone else and tell somebody else something. And it's just a vicious cycle, and it's got to stop. So I could keep rambling on and on, but I'm gonna end it with this. Everything I do from now on is going to be geared toward creating freedom on this planet. And one of the things I come to grips with is that if you're not in the process of creating freedom through love, and more important than love is truth. If you as a being on this planet aren't creating freedom through truth of expression, then I just can't deal with you anymore. You know? And that's not a shot at any of my friends or anyone I've ever encountered, but it's just the reality of the situation. And we can't be weak anymore, you know? It's the change that I'm trying to create for this planet, for humans to see, will never take place through weakness. It's going to take immense strength, which is another reason why I had to take a break and reassess, because I realized that I grew kind of weak internally. Now, my bad days are sometimes a million times better than some people's best days, but that's neither here nor there. In order for me to create this change that I want to create, which is freedom, I have to be all the way serious. So, the first step in this is for me to become independent and be myself at all times, which is hard to do. It's hard to be true in a world full of lies and hate and fabrications and illusions, because you're always gonna, if you ever heard the saying, the truth is belligerent by nature, well, that's normally how my life plays out. Because I know certain things that are true and exist, and I can see clearly the effect that they have, you know, on people and in nature and on a day-to-day basis. So, got a lot to talk about and a lot to say, and more importantly, a lot to do. There's much work to be done. And the most important part of this rant of mine, or whatever you want to call it, is that this is not a one-man job. And that's another thing I'm going to address more and more, but I'm going to end it with this. Just like my channel description says, you know, I'm going to save the world, but this ain't no goddamn one-man job. I can't do it by myself. I need help. The world was never meant to be saved by one person. There is no real hero. Well, that's debatable, but maybe not hero, but there's no real savior. We're all saviors here. It's up to every being on this planet to save themselves and in turn save each other. So, with that being said, I got a lot of work to do, a lot of explaining to do, to show you guys how to be free and what that really means, and what truth really means, and what love really means. And there's so much to deal with, but I'm gonna do it because there's nothing left to do. And if I don't do it, you know, I will have wasted my purpose on this planet. At least that's how I feel. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. And I've come to grips that that's the reality of it, so I'm gonna do what's necessary and take the needed steps to push through all this dark shit, eventually with a smile on my face. Even though it's not easy, but you just gotta have fun with it, man. Well, enough rambling on for now. I got a lot to say. Awful lot to say and awful lot to do, but I appreciate every person I've ever encountered in my entire life up until this point, and the many more I'm going to encounter in the future. We're going to do something about this planet. It's going to be hard, but it'll be done. I'll make sure of it. So, hope you guys can appreciate this. There's much more to come on this channel, and I'm back at it. I'm gonna be on this every day. I have to be, or else it won't change. I gotta assemble my team. Gotta assemble the team, baby. I'll catch y'all in the near future. Take it easy. Simply believe, man. Peace.